Is Rihanna officially bigger than Beyonce after hitting billionaire status? Welcome back to Binge-Worthy Network. Move over, Beyonce, because there is a new queen in town. Here's the story of how Rihanna became a billionaire and became an even bigger sensation than Beyonce herself. But before we jump in, hit that like and subscribe button to be notified and updated on the latest Hollywood drama and news. Rihanna fans, rejoice! Because the Barbados native has recently made history with her brand new shiny title. In August of 2021, it was announced by the finance-based magazine Forbes that Rihanna is officially a billionaire. After more than a decade in the music industry and a few years after creating Fenty Beauty, the 33-year-old performer has gone on to join the exclusive Billionaire Club, a club that has only welcomed two other musicians in the past, Jay-Z and Kanye West. The exciting article posted on the Forbes magazine read, "When Robin Fenty, known to the world as Rihanna, launched Fenty Beauty in 2017, she sought to create a cosmetics company that made women everywhere feel included. As perhaps an unintended consequence, the beauty line has helped her enter one of the world's most exclusive ranks. Billionaire Rihanna is now worth $1.7 billion, Forbes estimates, making her the wealthiest female musician in the world and second only to Oprah Winfrey as the richest female entertainer. But it's not her music that's made her so wealthy. The bulk of her fortune, an estimated $1.4 billion, comes from the value of Fenty Beauty, of which Forbes can now confirm she owns 50% of. Much of the rest lies in her stake in her lingerie company, Savage X Fenty, worth an estimated $270 million, and her earnings from her career as a chart-topping musician and actress. Along with confirming her new status and success story, Forbes went on to elaborate on why Fenty Beauty became so popular among the citizens of the world. After all, we have witnessed countless makeup companies launch and meet their doom. But still, even with the harsh pandemic setting, Fenty proved to be a winner. Available online and at Sephora stores, which are also owned by LVMH, the products were an instant success. By 2018, its first full calendar year, the line was bringing in more than $550 million in annual revenues. According to LVMH, beating out other celebrity-founded brands like Kylie, Jenner's Kylie Cosmetics, Kim Kardashian West's KKW Beauty, and Jessica Alba's Honest Co. While cosmetic sales slowed during the pandemic, beauty companies are worth as much as ever. Stocks of larger beauty conglomerates like Estee Lauder and L'Oreal have bounced back, reaching all-time highs and trading at impressive 7.5 or more times annual revenues. Meanwhile, independent brands like Beauty Counter and Charlotte Tilbury inked deals with investment firms earlier this year at billion-dollar valuations. And finally, here is how Riri managed to stay on top of the makeup industry and beauty world thanks to her inclusive Fenty Beauty company. That is good news for Rihanna. Thanks to the impressive multiples at which beauty companies are trading, Fenty Beauty is worth a conservative $2.8 billion, Forbes estimates. And all signs point to the company continuing to grow. In its annual report for 2020, LVMH said Fenty Skin, which launched last year, was off to a very promising start and generated unprecedented buzz, and that Fenty Beauty maintained its appeal as a premier makeup brand. As soon as Forbes magazine shared their article, thousands and millions across the globe congratulated Rihanna for her impressive achievement. While joining the Billionaire Club is incredible on its own, did you know Riri managed to break a world record and make history? Yes! According to The Guardian, the Umbrella singer is the first ever female singer to be a billionaire. Rihanna, the singer of hits such as Umbrella and We Found Love, is officially a billionaire and the world's richest female musician. However, most of her fortune, estimated on Wednesday by Forbes magazine to be $1.7 billion, does not come from chart-topping singles, but from the success of her cosmetics empire. Rihanna, 33, launched the beauty brand, of which she owns 50%, with the French luxury conglomerate LVMH in 2017. In its first year, Fenty Beauty achieved sales of $550 million, far more than other celebrity-endorsed makeup ranges. Forbes magazine estimates that the company is now worth a conservative $2.8 billion. Her stake in the company, combined with a 30% stake in the lingerie line Savage X Fenty and money generated during her 16-year career as a recording artist, take Rihanna's fortune to $1.7 billion, according to Forbes. That makes her the second wealthiest female entertainer on the planet after Oprah Winfrey, who is sitting on a fortune estimated at $2.7 billion. Talk about being successful at such a young age. If you don't know Rihanna's success story, the Barbados native moved to the US in her early childhood and teens, where she began pursuing her music career. And at just 16 to 17, she was already signed with Jay-Z's record company, Rockefeller Records. Then, Rihanna released her iconic bops such as Pon de Replay, Umbrella, and later on, Diamonds, Stay, and Work. The singer's journey has been filled with ups and downs, but fans and followers couldn't be more excited for Rihanna and her once-in-a-lifetime achievement. Congratulations to Queen Rihanna on her self-made billionaire status. Our queen at Rihanna is now a billionaire. Yes, queen. Yes, Fenty. Yes, money. Rihanna is now a billionaire? My queen came so far from her first single Pon de Replay, and she deserves this and more. Queen at Rihanna is officially a billionaire. She is now the wealthiest female musician in the world with a net worth of $1.7 billion. Wow, talk about black girl magic. As you see, fans had a lot of fun celebrating Riri's title, but along with giving Rihanna credit, many couldn't help but wonder if Rihanna is now ahead of the music game. More specifically, if she has become a bigger deal than the queen herself, Beyonce. If you are confused about the comparisons between these ladies, let us explain. Ever since Rihanna signed with Jay-Z back in the 2000s, the entertainment industry has pinned these two performers against each other. At just 19, Rihanna had to make a statement about if she was actually feuding with Beyonce, or if the hatred was just rumors. Check out what young Rihanna had to say about Queen Bey. I guess it's just the affiliation, being a female and being on his label and having a close business relationship. At first it was funny, then it was frustrating because it got really intense where people just weren't letting up. Then it turned into a beef between me and Beyonce, and I was like, where are these people going with this? This is crazy. Jay-Z just always gives me pep talks, always good advice like keep good people around me, always telling me to let loose, go hard and have fun, and work hard. In another interview in 2011, Rihanna spoke about Beyonce as her so-called competition. Even though the ladies were friendly back then, people were interested to hear Rihanna talk about Beyonce as a competitor. Check out what the 23-year-old Riri had to share to Glamour magazine. When the interview asked, always good advice like keep good people around me, always telling people to let loose, go hard and have fun, and work hard, here is what Riri had to say. There's a pack. It's me, Gaga, Katy Perry, Beyonce. Who else? Kesha for sure. Women are definitely dominating music right now, and that's because we are competitive beings. I feel like music hasn't been this exciting in a while. Katy is like the S. Honestly, I really love that girl. And when I met her, it was at a time when I wasn't really talking to any females besides the women I work with and my best friend. I've always been like that, my whole teenage life, till now. All my friends are guys, to be completely honest, but when I met her, it was such a breath of fresh air. I just couldn't believe this chick had no edit button. She was everything I wanted to be at that time because I was still at a point in my career where I had to edit myself and not be too open. My whole life changed a couple years ago, and that's when I let my guard down completely. But Katy and Lady Gaga came out of the gate exactly the way they think, the way they want to dress, the way they want to speak. I would only look at them as competition if I really admire them. These women are real competition. But even with her setting the record straight from the get-go, people have failed to compare Beyonce and Rihanna. Now with the anticipation of Rihanna's newest album as well as Beyonce's future projects, fans are getting restless. They have begun to dissect both Beyonce's and Rihanna's careers to see which performer has achieved more success. And here's what some fans have to say about the competition. Rihanna vs. Beyonce is Rihanna win. Always Fenty. I don't understand why you're debating who would win, Beyonce vs. Rihanna, when Beyonce is literally right there. If Rihanna vs. Beyonce really did happen, that would be the biggest hashtag versus of all time. But no matter which incredible performer you support, one thing is for sure, Rihanna has recently made history with her new billionaire status. And so while we love both Queen Bey and Rihanna, the Barbados native singer has won the friendly competition when it comes to wealth and status. But what do you think? Do you think Rihanna is much bigger than Beyonce? What do you think of Riri's success and her companies? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications and share this video with your friends. Goodbye, everyone.